Alright, back. Hopefully no more distractions. Alright. So we got the lenses. What did that say? Emulsion rags, clamps, oil, soap. There's one right there. Okay, I know how I can get over there. Knock those two out. He's over that way. Yep. Uh-oh. Watch your security. It's the guy that's been patrolling out there.
Dun, 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 ba-dum, dum, ba-dum.
Okay. He shouldn't be a problem anymore. Right there. I think that's it. Seven, 933. Okay. 793. Whoop. Yep, this is where that one crate is. Where's this label? There we go. Taft Avenue, Shellbridge. Taft Avenue is funny. Anything else here? No. Nope. Nope. That might be a secret right there. I don't know what's happening in my business. Every attempt to gain extra profit only leads me to more loss. On paper, every business plan I devise, Bramrich seems flawless. Practice, they always fall through. Last month's overseas export to Governor Horge is supposed to make us rich, but the ship never made it to its destination. I suspect piracy had to take out a loan just to cover last month's losses. I was hoping to have this reshipment to the governor out the door 2 days ago, but my workers seem to have a hard time toting that large barge and lifting that bale when I really need them. I'd fire them all in a second, but I wouldn't be able to find anyone to work for what little I can afford to pay. I just finalized the governor's shipment, and I had my secretary run over to Bramrich's office to grab the shipping label so they can be attached to the outgoing crate. Going over to the crippled Burek for a drink, and it's back here for more paperwork. Nice. Doors. Are you here? Don't see anything. There is something there. Nice. Let's go up here. See anything else here? Nope. Nice. Okay, back to the first floor. Let's see what's over there. Yeah, anything there? So there's that. And this one is 2188.
I hear this guy is quite a popular musician. His unpublished work should be valuable.
Mechanism instructions. If thou wouldst unlock this kind of door, thou wilt need to use the appropriate gear. Insert thou the correct gear into the locking mechanism, and the mechanism be complete with the correct gear, then marvel thou as the gears turn to unlock the door. For those who know I did tell one gear from his cousin, know thou also that if thou use the incorrect gear, the mechanism shall fail thee, and nothing shall happen. If thou hast concerns, please bring them unto me. let's unlock this. Music, dude. What am I doing? One is 61.3.
Mino makes the best steaks in the entire city. His recipes may catch me a pretty penny.
Oh. 61.3. There be jewels there. No. Nope. Find the key. Oh, wrong key. So it's probably... Wait a minute, there's another elevator. Well, that's how he makes the best steaks in the city. Oh, here we go. Come on, grab onto it. Yuccarino. Might be in with that one spider.
Ew. So that's Meinl's secret ingredient.
You is right. Meinl and the musician. 2, I need to find Keith.
Someone come.
I'm gonna be able to go on the ledge and around. Give that a try. Your hard save. Excuse me. Come on. Get over there. Any keys? Oh. 4, 5, 7. Okay. Do I need to go where that one watcher was? Goes this way. I can run by as soon as it goes right. That looks like a secret passage. Profits for our Darkside warehouses have been tremendous ever since my brother Jason convinced me to let the mechanists use Building B for their needs. They have taken over and converted all 4 storage bays to contain their machinery and incoming cargo. This has really hurt my shipping contracts. I lost 12 contracts recently because the cargo had to be stored outside instead of the now occupied storage bays. Excuse me, mechanists are now using my workforce to move their cargo and assist in their various projects, and I have barely any workers left to handle my remaining contracts. They have more than compensated us for our losses, but still they worry me. They threatened me harm when I refused to evict Gonzalez when the longtime tenants of Building A, so one of their vendors could set up a machine shop. The machine shop happens to be right under my poor brother's office, and he's been complaining about the noise constantly. Guess I should be happy about the money the mechanists are paying me, but I don't. I feel like they're taking over, and I don't even get a say as to what happens on my own property anymore. Ah, that's what I needed access to. Come back here, though. What? And get him, then I'm all set.
Someday I'm not going to be a guard anymore. I'm going to be a manor lord. And I'm going to hire lots of guards to make them go on patrol at night watch. And I'm going to sneak up on them and say, "Didn't you hear something?" Watch them jump.
Accounting secretary, nothing there. Shipping. Nothing here. Oh, looks like I'm gonna have to pick the lock, maybe. Or find an alternate way in. Probably planning. Nope. Oh, okay. Davidson, smuggling spice become difficult since ramp home that the machinist use this building. Hide the spice in the usual location and take your payment. Alright. 5 bags of spice. Use Davidson's key. In there. Ore, bronze, copper, green, paper, tar. Pack bay.
Who's there? Get out here where I can see you. Come to Papa now.
Five bags of spice. Okay, and saved her. That's right, though. Thought I got all of them. Yes, no. I'll have to go check the dock again on that ship. See if there's another bag there. Maybe there's one down there. See there. Then this way.
We got.
Nope. That's not gonna do it. That should be the last one. Except for the two outside that one bay, but not a problem. There's something up there. This packaging bay. That brings me right there. Oh, there it is. Maybe the spice is over here somewhere. Seven, three. It's okay. Go 417. Stashed among the crates inside that building B. Okay. There's something. Use this key. See, that actually looks like it locks it compared to what it is usually. So there's two. That's done. Should be among the crates in building B. Check this one. I also think there's like more ore over here. Could be wrong there. Maybe something like right there. I think that's it. Back to building B to investigate the crates. I need to find the right gear at one spot. Explore over here more thoroughly. maybe I have to jump over to that one. Maybe I have to smash that one. Nope, nothing there. Area 411. Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna fire a noisemaker and check out that Hammerite and that other guy. Is that something I can... Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna noisemaker it.
I shall.
Over there! Stand forth and declare thy name!
Never fear, I shall spot.
Smithing. Hopefully I can get my noisemaker back. There it is. Zero 590. Zero, oops, 0590. Last year has been very interesting. The Amorites used to be my most profitable contract. I've been making weapons for them since I went into business, but now I rarely make anything for them. Orders started to fall off about a year ago, and I became concerned about my future finances. My concerns didn't last very long because I was contracted by New City Watch to produce their swords and armor. The only problem I have now is I have nowhere to put all these old hammers that I got stuck with. That seems weird because they used to make their own stuff. Why would they? All that. Anything else? I'm missing the spice and I need... I need to find a key for that safe. I don't see. go back to B, see if I can find the spices that I need. Oh, is this it? No, but taking it. Hmm. Said among the crates in building B. Or maybe some of these. Check these. Nothing. Kinda stumped. Oh, there are crates over here too. I thought this was just an empty wall. Oh, this is where it's gonna be. There's one right there. This is it. Or not. Maybe it's one of the other keys. Oh. Do 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 do. There it is. So now I want to figure out musician. Gotta go to what, second floor? Look like there's a spot I can drop down. Okay, not that one. Might be that one. It's probably this one. Yep. There's no other way. What? There we go. Well, rope arrow. Whoop. Is this more? Yep. Building B. Okay, so now I gotta go back to A. See if I can figure out that musician. Musician one, the other one. I haven't killed anyone. I could just figure those two out. Not him. That's where I need to go. So what number is that? 6937. Oh wait, not fine art. It was the well, there's that one safe I have to figure out. The spiders. Okay, not that. Where is it? What is it? 0457. Yeah, 0457. I just want to see what this other one is. Capez's workshop might have the gear or whatever I need. Turn the correct gear onto the locking mechanism. Oh, there it is. And then I have to find the key to that one lock. Would the key be down by the spiders? Let me check down there. Or it might be under one of these. There. I don't see any dropped keys. I mean, I'll try my lockpicks again. Maybe I wasn't close enough or whatever. Weird. Let me check in here again with the spiders. that's not it. Oh, here we go. Maybe it's on one of these shelves. Your legs. Well, I don't know where the key to that safe is. Well, there was that one okay, there was that one room with the broken elevator. Let me see if I can find that again. Because now I have a rope arrow. Not this one, I got that. Oh, I can't remember which one it was. Potentially that one, I don't think so though. 7933. Oh, this one works. I don't know if I've been in here yet. 0266. Probably have. Hmm. Zero, 2, 6, 6. Wow, I did. One place you got booted out of, I completely forgot all about. Another safe with a key. Maybe up here, yeah. There it is. Nice. That's right, you had golden dice. That might also unlock the large one. Let's close that for now. Alright. Then we need to find that one with the broken elevator. Might be this one. Zero 928 0928. Not this one. I think it's this one, 6937. Every time I walk there, it sounds like someone else is there. So that's the broken one. The question is, how do I get up there? Damn it. Got this right the first time. Ooh, just made it. Supposed to be this way. I'm trying to get to. What? Fuck you, game. Like, I know it's wooden, but...
If I aim right, I could hit that button with an arrow and activate it.
Oh. Thanks, Garrett. So that one has to come down to... No. Thank you, sir. That's for the safe, I think. Charge 150. Chris, charge 150. And Mel's new client. Charge discount rate 100. Norman Jurart. Free of charge as usual. Sounds like Sheriff Jurart. John Laberte. Feel free to charge this guy as much as you want. He's weird. Just Carrie's here for instruction. John DeJesus, charge 125. He tips better when we charge less. Mark Lucci, find a reason to send him away. I think he's an undercover blue coat. Word Porter. Oh. Alright, we have to go to... Where is it? See if that one key activates the stake vault. I remember where it is. Oh, that's it. To the left. Hmm. That's the switch. Is there a switch somewhere? Actually, wait a minute. Those are Positioned up. The showing me where it is. That is really weird. Check the bottom floor. Checked all up here. Guess I'll check around one more time. If I don't see anything, I guess I'll just go into the mission. Unless it was in that one room guarded by a spider and I just wasn't highlighting it when I went through. Unless you need both of them up here, and that opens up. Yeah, nothing clickable. So maybe activate that switch and hop in up through up there. That could be it, maybe. Oh, there it is. It's in the grate. Very sneaky looking glass. Very sneaky indeed. That's the steak recipe, I'm guessing. Alright, let's get out of here. Let me just see if he says anything about these plaques for anyone else. Or if it's just these two. Might have been one I missed. Nope. Nope. Can't believe I almost missed this one. I'm gonna make sure on something. Make sure there isn't any. Okay, yeah, that's just the main office. Yeah, alright, I've gotten everything. And we'll leave everything open. It's a warehouse. What is it? 30. One germ, one's grinder. I believe that's it. Just another entry point. Through here. Okay. Yep. Okay. Hey, done. Let's see. 15 years? $10-15 years, something like that. So a long time. Alright, he has no new interesting dialogue for these plaques. So I'm going to end this mission, move on to the next one. Okay, so I'm right there. I'll hop up there and see if there's anything behind there. I don't think there is. And Minal Stakes. Yeah, that's the last one. Nice. Alright. So got that. Save. All the objectives are done. $13.15 in loot. I think I got all the secrets too. Not really aiming for that, but some I really wanted to find. Let's see here. There we go. stats here. Wow, there are 14 secrets. Thought I found all of them. Damn. 1315 out of 1665. 11 out of 14. Damn. Yeah. I'm missing... There was a lot of areas on the roof. And it might have been able to break through some skylights, but that's okay.
Last night, an unusual opportunity knocked on my door. Naturally, I was a little suspicious, but my visitor said the job was too sensitive to go through the usual channels. He claimed that an old contact of mine told him where to find me. I was about to ask him who our mutual friend was when he managed to distract me. The job is to break into Shoalsgate Station, headquarters of the City Watch, and quietly frame a certain Lieutenant Hagen for robbing the evidence vault. Hagen is Sheriff Truart's #2 man, and has no doubt made life difficult for someone he shouldn't have. My unusually resourceful employer has given me all the information I need to pull this off, including a very detailed map of the building. All I have to do is choose a way in, plan my route, and get back out, without alerting the bulls. I realize that breaking into Shoalsgate is like looking down a burrick's mouth with a lit match, but it would pay me enough to lay low for a while, and it doesn't hurt to be giving the police some dirty laundry to deal with either. Besides, with my luck, if I don't take this job, I could end up in there anyway.
Yeah, I actually like the last mission. Last mission's cool because you can build a whole bunch of different stuff. I thought that was a really interesting way. Mechanists have installed an alarm mechanism in Shoalsgate Station that can be triggered by other mechanical agent guards. Don't let them set off the alarm. Frame won't stick if City Watch suspects you were involved. Don't knock out or kill anyone. Oh, shit. Go to Lieutenant Hagen's office, grab a personal item of his to be used for framing him. Drop the personal item in the vault on the 3rd floor. Steal the strongbox from the vault and leave it in Lieutenant Hagen's office. Leave Shoalsgate Station. Wow, I can't even knock out anyone here. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, Moss arrows, because those are always awesome. Got 2 rope arrows. Load up on those. I think a lot of things are electric though in there. 2, I don't need slow fall, I don't care about the tip. Yeah, it's a really cool idea. Like, it was essentially a ghosting idea before ghosting. Oh, and let's see some dancing zombies. I always like that. Just dancing away behind the wall. Oh, I'll just reload that because I might need that eye. I always like to check that out. That's cool. Okay, so let's see what I have here. Oh, it does work. So knock anyone out, don't kill anyone. At least there isn't a loot requirement. That's neat. I checked it out first. Oop. That will lead underground into there. Oh. Nifty bar right across from the police station.
Ah, my favorite year.
He actually startled me a little bit when he shouted it that loud. Anything else around here? Junk there. Okay. Nothing else here. Yeah, pretty much. And oddly enough, all the police stations have bars where all the criminals hang out at. Underwater we go. Actually, I should grab air here because I think I sat there and looked at that too long. Here we go. Down here, no. I always thought the series deserved a remaster. Updated graphics, make it a little bit, make it so you don't have to go through so many, steps to get to work on newer PCs. I don't think they attack. Statue. Interesting. Oh yeah, that one is Oh, that was horrible. Like, there were certain aspects of it that I liked. I actually thought the swooping mechanic was pretty cool. When I initially saw it, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but actually using it, I did like that. I did like how he reached out and grabbed things. That was cool. And really just how active he was, like with the hand textures and stuff. Like feeling around paintings and things. I thought that was kind of cool, but other than that, they missed the mark on everything else. Because audio is probably more important in this game than graphics ever were. And they didn't even have proper audio for that. Or how loot in Thief 1, 2, and even 3 makes sense. Meaning like coins or statues or stuff like that, as opposed to the newer one where he was grabbing frickin' spoons and forks and pens and all that nonsense. Oops. Yeah, exactly, like the sweet spot. That's something I did like about the newer one. Murders report, identification unknown, location body discovered, sewage tunnel, cause of death, pagan worship. Wow.
He won't need that anymore.
Just about to say you won't need that anymore. Yikers. I remember with loot, I remember thinking, how's he supposed to carry all that crap around? Forks, spoons, pens, all that silly stuff. Terrible. Heard someone whispering. Ordered that murderer Schmidt be left in solitary to rot and that no one ventured near him. I want him to suffer as much as his victims did.
Just gonna get used to working side by side with women, or running from women on the guard these days. Still.
I don't think I'll mess with that too much. Alright, let's go back to the other spot. I hated what they did with rope arrows too. Shoot at the white spot. That was frustrating. I mean, graphically it was good, but if they had just really worked on audio, if they had really stayed true to the series, they could have done something really good. Another thing I did like is the amount of options they give you, though. Like before the game, like there's just a huge range of options you can turn on and off to make the game more difficult or easier compared to what you would, easier as you would like it to be, sort of thing. Yeah, definitely. Once you take out player control, which is what that was, sucked. That's why I like these. You can tell through sound, for example, how close something is, if it's searching for you, and then you decide whether you have to move forward or not. Uh-oh. And the plot was just bad, too. The apprentice or whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna randomly kill people for no reason. So, steal the strong box, leave it in his office. Drop the personal item in the third floor vault. Obtain a personal item of Hagen in his office. Hey, Vice. Yeah, it was like, oh, here's a white spot. You shoot an arrow at, and then an arrow will drop down. The third game. The third game, I didn't like the engine they used. I thought the story was really cool, but I hated the engine. And I hated how they got rid of rope arrows and gave them climbing gloves. But the third one does have probably one of the scariest levels easily in gaming with the orphanage.
Okay, let's take it from the top. What happened?
Well, my servant Genevieve is missing. Now, she had no reason to run away. I treated her like my own daughter. Who will take care of me now?
Ma'am, I'm sorry to interrupt, but you're drifting off the subject again. Just stick to the facts, please.
Are you going to help me or not? I'll have you know, I am a personal friend of Father Karras. He has a great deal of influence, you know. Where do you think all your fancy new devices came from? I doubt he would be pleased to find out you are neglecting to help one of his friends.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of your problem as quickly as I can. Sooner we're done here, the sooner we can start looking for your servant. Why don't you calm down and collect yourself while I go over what we have so far?
I'm sorry, officer. Thank you.
The third one overall, though, like map-wise, stuff wasn't bad. I was not a fan of that engine. It did not work right with me. Not like optimization-wise, but even audio is kind of awful. I remember knocking someone out and their sword would just drop to the ground, make a big clanking noise, but nobody would pay any attention to it. And traversing the city was load screen after load
Who's
screen.
there? Is someone back there?
Nope. Nobody at all. Attention all watch officers. In a short time, we have nearly... Good. In a short time, we have nearly cleared the city of the criminal element that has plagued her for so long. I thank each and every one of you for the effort and initiative that you displayed, and I must direct the same form of hard justice towards another diseased city. Pagans, who can allow these subversives to poison the minds of our fair citizens. Yeah, I just had multiple issues with the fourth one. And control being taken away was, yeah, one of them.
The Watcher is ready and operational. Now 'twill activate the alarm whenever an intruder doth approach.
How does it know the difference between us and an intruder?
To find the answer to that question, thou must attend the Mechanist Seminary and join our order. The wisdom of Kareth is not for the eyes of the common man.
What about maintenance for all these contraptions?
Thy sheriff did insist that all information for thy security systems be left in the care of Lieutenant Hagen. Instructions are locked in thy secure records area.
What secure area?
The sheriff requested us to construct a records hall that only he and his lieutenants may view. 'Tis no doubt to keep them from the eyes of incompetents such as thee.
Yeah, or the other issue with, for example, like side quests and stuff. You can only enter them from one way, or leave them from one way. Do you have anything on him? Yep. Like, I remember one where there's like, you can see like a ledge, the window that you're supposed to access to, but you can't access that window and you can't stand on that ledge. That turns out that that's an exit point. You have to enter from another spot in the building and then you can leave from there, but you can't go through there. And I was like, why would you do that in a Thief game? Thief is all about having multiple entries and exit points.
It's your job, not on private guard duty. That's what I know. Sheriff's just as bad as those bloody mules. Except he doesn't even know how to kick back and take it easy. No napping on duty, short walking patrol.
Main gate. Alarm enable. Alarm. Nope. Oh. Nice. Oh. Let's see, I'm right there. Exit to main gate. To second floor. The conference rooms are... I came from that way, so I'm looking at that. Main gate. Second floor is there. Conference rooms, guard post and alarm. Oh, there's another way to the second floor. Through that door and to the right. Yeah, console controls, yuck. Yucky. Especially to a port, especially as a port. So that's to the second floor there. Yep. fuck.
You're under arrest!
Shit.
Topper! Say again? Hello?
Okay. Forgot about that guy. I mean, I'm dead if I get spotted. I just am. Well, I failed the mission anyways.
How come we gotta pull guard duty? Couldn't the mechanist just put more of those mechanical eyes around the place?
Because we can't be shut off as easily, you taffer.
Oh! At least it's better than sitting watch for the downwinders.
Damn right. No smell of sewage, no mildew, fewer rats.
You ever wonder why Truart hired us?
Not really. Probably figured we'd spend less time breaking the law since we'd be enforcing it. Gold is gold. Don't matter if it's coming from Reuben or Sheriff Truart.
Good old Benny. Shit.
Hey, listen.
Hear something. Come on, you!
What? Really? Well,
Come out and...
maybe just...
Hey, you noticed that?
something.
Okay, they did see me briefly before. Oh, were they? Well, that was the, studio's fault because they outsourced the boss fights. And I don't know why. And then at least in the director's cut, they made it so you can beat it passively. But yeah, those boss fights were the worst part of that game. Better save. I almost got myself in a really bad spot there. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about, though. They outsourced the boss fights. The rest of it was okay. It was just the boss fights that were the problem. Waiting room.
Probably just some...
No key on that one. Gotta be very careful with this here. At least they did fix the boss fights in the director's cut. Because I played the original. Uh-oh. And then played the director's cut later on. It was much nicer. Although I think the cutscenes themselves still exist where the boss still dies.
Someone making noise?
Let's darken that area up a little bit. bum, 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 bum. Okay, I'm gonna need to get into there. Can I lockpick it? Yes, I can. Nice. Okay, that's closed. This is gonna be tricky because I gotta put that torch out. Wait till that eye turns around. Or not eye, but...
What's over there?
There. I end up looking for a key. Whoop. Attention where that is. That one out. I think that guy had a key. Which I want to get. Okay. Ooh, that was close. He does have a key.
Better not be the sergeant checking up on me.
There we go.
Looks like
Of course, I don't know the combination to it. But set myself up to... Find the key to the vault in one lieutenant's offices, vault interim, storage. So I gotta get to there. This is quiet. I don't know why I'm crouching. I'm being overly cautious. Nope. Alright, let this guard go by. What time is it? I go for another 30 minutes. Oh, well, that's going right around, so I can get right up behind it. Just in case. Guards and stuff. Here. Nope. There. Ooh, secret passage. Excuse me. Oh yeah, definitely. Like, yeah, they really, once they made Thief and kind of got the idea down, they really outdid themselves with Thief 2. Also, they got rid of those shooter missions that they had in the first one. Hey, Coffee, how are you? Because in the first one, they had a few missions where it was just blow stuff up because they didn't want to... They were afraid that if they sold it with only stealth mechanics, it might not sell well, so they... Duh. No, I didn't do that. I think I've done that before.
Ah, a back door.
To appease people who might play it, that might might have been fans of Doom or Quake or whatever. Just to give options. I'm glad they got rid of that in Thief 2 because they realized how popular it was. A lot of people didn't like those missions. I was one of them. Still can't figure out who the hell is robbing the third floor evidence vault. I mean, if it ain't us, then who the hell is it? All I know is that it's attracting a lot of unnecessary attention. Told the rest of the crew to take a long way to the third floor. Hagen's already suspicious of us as is, even though the sheriff will keep him off our backs. I still don't want to get on Hagen's bad side. The idiot really thinks that Shore is some kind of hero. If you only knew what we know. Okay. There's that one. Yeah, I could see both points. Because I can see Thief 2's endgame being really confusing for a lot of people with what to do, as opposed to Thief 1's where it's a little bit more linear. But overall, I did like Thief 2's finale a lot more than Thief 1's. At the same time, at least it's not like a hatred, like, oh, I like Thief 1. Oh, how can you like Thief 1? You're so stupid, blah, blah, blah. It's nothing like that. It's basically just, oh, you like Thief 1 over Thief 2? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I prefer Thief 2 over Thief 1. That's cool. Nobody gets mad over it or anything or tries arguing their point more. Since both are pretty valid. So Hagen's office is there. Warden Affairs, where the secret route is. Bird's office is down the hall. Let's look at it. So True Art probably has the combination.
Odd noises.
Indeed. Wait a minute, so I'm here. Wait, what? Another. I got plenty of water arrows, so. I'll follow her back, and then I'll move to the side. Yeah, like, with the Trickster and everything in Thief 1, it had a lot more crazy stuff going on, and the mansion was insane. Especially when you explore it the first time, and then the second time. Yeah, Little Big World, that was crazy. I don't know, I'm gonna get past her. Spot me.
Stop!
No.
In the name of the
Damn, she did.
law!
I think when she turns, I can get past her.
Odd noises.
I'm gonna try that right now. See what else is here first before I do that. Sheriff True Art, I must insist that you pay closer attention to the activities of the Warden Affairs Division. I now highly regard their work, and I readily admit that they have shown very impressive results. However, I must point out that our arrest records indicate that they have been avoiding certain wardens. Whenever evidence is presented against those wardens, it mysteriously disappears from evidence storage, even though the station guards assure me that no unauthorized evidence leaves the area. Really? Again. Mosley is becoming an inconvenience. Lately, she's been questioning my orders and her conduct regarding the pagans borders on insubordination. She's always my best officer before. Why the sudden change? We're gonna give her one more chance to redeem herself. If she fails me again, I'll have to give the case to Hagen. He may not be as good an officer, but he's loyal and vicious. Not the sort to have any moral dilemmas with this kind of assignment. What really puzzles me is that she wants the case so badly. What really puzzles me is that she wants the case so badly. Last time I discussed it with her, I suggested she hand the case over to someone else. She assured me that she'd triple her efforts rather than let go of the assignment. Yeah, 'cause she's, I believe, an ally of them. Bell stick out. Yeah, Bone Horde is actually one of the FPS missions they included. I think it's cool because of how maze-like it is. Okay, this face. It might burn me. If it does, I'll just...
Huh. Not so secret anymore, is it?
Go in there. One of my favorite parts of that mission is collecting all the golden bones and then throwing them in the sarcophagus. Yeah, you can actually kill him with flash bombs too. Yeah, in that mission you can because they give you enough fire arrows and stuff to deal with them. Be a little bit more of an FPS option. But I used to lead them towards the that one way where the trap kept shooting fire arrows. I would lure them into there so they get hit by it and blow up. Let's see, so this is... Okay. I'm gonna back up because I want to explore that other area. Yep, same. I'd lure him into that room with it. Yeah, I just finished that, let's see, a couple months back for October. Because I play these games like an insane amount. I would play through the first one, uninstall it because we didn't have a very big hard drive, install the second one, play through this, and then uninstall this, and then play through the first one again. And each time I would try different routes and different... Yeah, basically different routes. I would use different items. I would limit myself to like what I could and couldn't use. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. I also like that early part in Craig's Clef with,
Didn't sound like rats this time.
where you're in the mine. Because I would lure the zombies over to the Hemorrhites and just... Most of the time the Hemorrhites would just smash them. They hit them like twice and the zombies would just explode. Didn't have to, but it was fun. Yeah, it was nice that they didn't do anything cheap. You still have to use sight and sound to like locate you, which is good. And the Hemorrhite haunts were awesome. They were so freaky, especially in sound design. Rattling of chains, you know, join us now. So cool. I mean, at times it scared the fuck out of me, but still awesome. Oh. Yeah.
Let's see what I can use against our Lieutenant Hagen.
Hagen's handkerchief. So often I hear the whispers of the men. Was the sheriff really planning ways so intent on bringing down the pagans? Maybe the sheriff isn't the man I thought he was. Members of the city watch are filled with doubt. It is my responsibility to see to it that they ignore their doubts. Sheriff Gorman Truer is unlike any man I ever worked for. He has ushered in a new age, and it's up to us to support him unquestioningly. Sheriff Truer asked me to arrest my own family. I would without any hesitation. Why can't Mosley see this? She always questions everything. Why can't she just follow Truer's orders? We're not supposed to think, we are supposed to follow. Hagen, I appreciate your memo regarding the Warden Affairs Division. I have personally investigated the matter and have found no evidence to support your accusation. They have ongoing investigations of the remaining wardens and made steady progress. They simply don't have enough of a case yet to move against them. As for the excuse me. As for the missing evidence, my search has determined that they were simply clerical errors. However, I have discovered that several thefts from the vault have recently occurred. These thefts are in no way linked to the Warden Affairs Division. I want you to find out who is responsible. Start making inquiries in the other divisions, but stay away from Warden Affairs. Also discuss this with no one, especially Lieutenant Mosley. Mosley's inability to handle the pagans has caused me to question her resolve. I've considered handing over the assignment to you, but given Lieutenant Mosley's excellent past record, I want to give her one more chance. Be it so ordered. Sheriff Gorman Truer. So he got his handkerchief. Yeah, Lost Cathedral is amazing, and yeah, it's kind of ingrained in a lot of from other sources where undead have abilities to like detect you and stuff that they shouldn't. I instructed the mechanist, other artist, to leave you a new key. The key will open the vault as well as the secure records room and the records hall. Sheriff Gorman Truer. Secure records room. Lieutenant Mosley, I put you in charge of handling pagans because you were my second in command. Until now, your record has been exemplary. I don't understand why your performance faltered. If you do not want this case to be reassigned to Lieutenant Hagen, I suggest you double your efforts to rid the city of all pagan influence. Also, it has been brought to my attention that numerous small thefts from the evidence vault have been occurring for some time now. Prior to the officer that guards the vault, the sentries can handle security by themselves. I want you to conduct an investigation immediately. Be so ordered, Sheriff Gorman Schroeder. Gotta go to the records office. It's getting harder to protect my garden from harm. So many plants die. No matter how hard I try to protect them, they still fall victim to the elements. No matter what anyone tells me, I will not uproot them or cut them down. I don't know what we were doing here anymore. Half the people I give orders to are people I arrested before. Hopefully the war will be over soon and the Baron will return. I don't think I can take much more of Truart's new age, as Hagen so often puts it. Robbery, homicide. Vice. Ooh, I should hard save. In case I get into a bad position.
Oh, you get no medals for false alarms.
Yeah, it's funny, it's funny blackjacking.
I hate creepy noises.
Blackjacking a Burrick. Giant dinosaur thing. Wait. You're going left or right? No, it's going this way. No. I was going this way. Yeah, I came from here. Products. Yeah. I'll wait until he goes back and then I'll follow him. Yeah, the same. Didn't realize it's just the gas and... Yeah. Oh, monster. Oh. Close.
Is it just me or did someone move? Hello? Anyone there?
Nope, no one here. Except us thieves. We're still unable to make a case against Madame Valari. Her brothel seems to be perfectly legitimate, but Lieutenant Mosley believes that there's more going on there, and so do I. The likely possibility is that they're using pillow talk to extract information from the rather aristocratic clientele. Can't believe I am saying this in a journal, but I think that the sheriff is somehow involved in this. I've seen Schur enter there on more than one occasion. Is he a client, or is he somehow working with them? All I know is that I'm not going to say a word about this to anyone, especially Lieutenant Hagen. Mosley's the only one any of us can trust. Work's been pretty slow these days between Mosley and Morton Affairs. Every thief in the city is out of business. I can't believe we used to try to stop crime by arresting thieves. By attacking the bookkeepers and fences, crooks have nowhere to turn to. Besides, he was more anxious about staying out of jail. A criminal or some whiny pencil pusher. Yeah, it's weird how thieves are always have kind of a, you always look at them as kind of bad folk. That's not always the case. Higgins' office. Drop the personal item in the third floor vault. Steal the strong box and leave it in Lieutenant Hagen's office. Check the floor here. Records hall. First floor to evidence storage. Oh, okay. Planning my route a little bit. First floor. Oh, that. I'm looking at this all wrong. Okay. That centipede is a thief. Like, damn. I got spotted. Failed my mission. They have about 50 lockpicks on them.
What's there?
So this brings me back down to the first floor.
Yep.
Okay, so let's see. Records hall is all the way at the end. And that away. Lights out. No, wrong way. Shit. Got confused on the map, so I gotta go that way. Let me go by. Not taking any chances. I have plenty of arrows. Might as well use them. Mechanist, Brother Otis informed me that that new security measure will be fully operational tonight. A room in the records hall has been designated for secure records. Only lieutenants and myself have access. City Watch Ball will be held at Shuror Estate. All members of City Watch are encouraged to attend. Dumb waiter in the mess hall is not a toy. Please refrain from using it for rides. Chief Corman Shuror. Interesting. This is where I am. I go there, I can get access to that. Very secure, but yeah, they have a lot of stuff always going on around you, which is always good. Like, they never feel like... Basically, the boundaries in the game make sense, as opposed to invisible walls and stuff. You still see buildings enough to make it feel like it's lived in. In office.
Someone making noise?
Let's see what I'm dealing with here. Okay. So I just came in from here. It's to my left. I see where I am.
These things burn out faster than they used to.
Yeah, that's always really good game design when they don't just focus on the level, but they think about what's going on outside of it.
Didn't that just get replaced this morning?
And I always like the notes and stuff throughout the Thief series that reflects what happened earlier in the game. Like, someone stole my item and had to replace it, or...
Didn't sound like rats this time.
Did you hear about that break-in at so-and-so's place? You got a key as well. I'll borrow that. They also do a nice job of not having random music.
You've messed with the
Fuck. Almost had it.
wrong.
Damn. Oh shit. Wait, did I save? I saved out there. Damn door.
Is that you?
Yeah, it's me. Not
Hello? Show yourself.
Hello, goodbye.
Put in the hours if you want the promotions. You don't get the gold bars. Alright, who's making the rocket?
I can do this properly this time. Not sure if I can get by him. I think I can though.
These things burn out faster than they used to.
Get the cuffs! We've got a thief on...
Fuck. Alright, that's not gonna work. Records Hall to first floor. Guard post alarmed. First floor. Well, I'll just shoot a random arrow. He'll go and investigate it.
These things burn out faster than they used to.
But I'll make sure he's the only one.
Didn't that just get replaced this morning?
Okay, what's going on here? I'll find you.
That worked out. Surprised he wasn't into the first one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hard to say with design because, like, their AI works enough in these games that it provides a challenge, but you don't want to add too much to where it's frustrating, or I mean, it would make more sense, but you could easily get yourself stuck into in a no-win situation, or in a situation where you're, what's the word? Not stuck, but potentially screw up the objective, or you saved over a spot. Where's that key? So what do we have here? I wouldn't mind them noticing NPCs missing after a certain amount of time, though. Maintenance. The vault security can be disabled for minor repairs. Simply enter the proper code and the sentries will be shut off. The maintenance code is 4026.
I should write that down.
I will. Oops. 4026. Done.
Now, on to the vault.
Name, Lady Van Vernon, who you just mentioned. Activity, frequent adultery. Threat, her husband's very jealous and easily outsmarted. If her husband discovers her infidelity, she stands to lose her comfortable lifestyle. Should Lord Van Vernon throw her out into the streets of Dayport? Use. Lord Van Vernon owns a large number of factories. Our lady could help us cut a deal with him for weapons and armor for City Watch. Name, Lord Manny Ramstein. Activity, embezzling money from his business partner overseas. Threat, his business partner has 2 of the city's top cleaners. Entertainer. Use. Ramsey is very powerful. Ramstein. Ramsey. Very powerful importer. By keeping him under our control, we can use him to get to larger criminal activity. Yeah, but I would like to see... I would like a situation where after an NPC... guards, for example. So say there are 2 patrolling a hallway and one disappears. It wouldn't happen for a few minutes, but then one would go and investigate and be like, what happened to so-and-so? And they might think, well, maybe they went to get something to eat, or maybe they went to the bathroom. But then that one person, their alert status is higher than usual. And if you knocked out both of them, you wouldn't, that area would be a little bit less less on alert. Anything here? Okay.
A hidden entrance.
So let's see here. Drop the personal item in the 3rd floor vault. Steal the strong box and leave it in Lieutenant Hagen office. This goes back to... interesting. C. Walker, the watch officers have received a number of complaints about your harassment of the alchemist Grimad. Out of consideration for your masters, you have not been placed under arrest yet. Please keep in mind that any further trouble may result in arrest and confiscation of property. For Safe City, Watch Officer Morgan. Kick me. Poor person. I'll take that. Burglary, E Park Boulevard. Burglary of carriage, horses taken. Smoking Drive, burglary of manor, Gold Crest taken 2300. Criminal mischief. Warren Avenue, criminal mischief, 300 damage. Criminal Berwick Pub, criminal mischief, patron thrown through window. Wow. West Road, criminal mischief, collector lower. 150 Millens Drive, criminal mischief, street lamp, 25 damage. Paganism, sympathy, harboring a paganism, assault, class A, assault, crossbow usage, assault, class A, paganism. Oh, I need to go to the dark here and save. Yeah, well, that's Hitman stuff right there that you're talking about, the disguises. And I don't think that would really work well with... I don't think it would work well in a Thief game.
What's there? This job makes me jumpy.
Because he did have that one mission in Thief 1 where he had to go undercover, but I think that would really... I think that would be weird. Oh, this is the main office. Okay. So... How much coin do I have? 39, that's enough to buy stuff for whatever the next mission is, which I can't remember. Actually, can I just jump up there and grab that? I'm gonna try to get a few more things. More loot. Locker room, barracks. Depends on how much is there. Yeah, I love Dishonored. I played that and I played the second one. I played the second one a lot, actually. I really enjoyed those games. Let's see, it's main office. I really liked how you could choke someone out and then immediately pick them up, as opposed to them falling on the ground and then you picking them up, doing something. Oh shit. Ooh, that was close.
Thought I heard something.
Can someone help me light this thing?
Alright, so I'm right here, barracks. Save. I'm gonna open this one. Whoops, not close enough. Dishonored I enjoyed because you could do it with powers or without powers, and each level was... There were multiple ways to do it, which really opened up possibilities. But it's not like... So word. If you had powers, it made it easier, or if you didn't, it made it more difficult. It was a nice challenge, no matter how you wanted to play.
I should be able to find something in here.
Domino was, I think it was, yeah, it was Domino. I think Domino is my favorite skill from Dishonored 2. Can mark several. I mean, they made it really easy, but it was a cool idea. You mark several. Or you do to one, does several of them. Not a whole lot in here, actually. Alright, everything was searched. And I really liked how in Dishonored, Corvo is voiced by the same guy who voiced Garrett, Stephen Russell. That was perfect. Okay, so I need to backtrack now. I need to once I get to there, I can get in there and use the secret entrance to go back to where I need to.
What was that noise?
That's the guard post. Heard me. Don't make me come find you.
Come back out here!
That was close. I must be right there. Okay, so I'm back to here. That was a little scary. Ross. Alright. Ooh, that was a little hectic. Guard post. Okay. So let's see here. I'm right here, so over and left. This is a cool mission. Okay, now we're just straight across. The key. I'll take that. Yep. Guard post alarm. Okay, so then I gotta go. And then he has the one which goes downstairs. And I always like this, you can lean in the doors to hear him better.
Odd noises.
Ooh, that was close.
Maybe it was rats.
Yeah, definitely rats. Oh. I was worried she might hear that, but I think I was okay. Save often. Straight across. Down into the vault. Okay. I'm gonna open the door and then I'll go. Four 026. behind Moss arrows. I think I'll use that just to be safe. Ooh. Might as well actually.
I'd better do this quick.
Ah, here we go. Thank you for the monies. We gotta drop his handkerchief in here somewhere. Put it over there. Put it like actually like right here. Maybe he was in a rush to get out. So then I gotta put storage box in his office. Or the strong box. And then get out.
Nobody better be taffing around down.
Back to where I was.
Never should have gotten out of Noble Guard.
And this way. Close that behind us. Don't have to. I'd like to. That was really close.
Who's making that noise?
No one. I gotta get past her. And Hagen's is first door on the right. Framed. Actually. We'll put it over here. I think this would be a good spot.
Time to go.
Alright. Now back to the first floor. I think I can go back in the well. But I did shut off the main gate.
That didn't sound like rats.
So let's... No, wait. That goes... That goes to the top floor. That's not where I want to go. Right. No, it doesn't bring me down there. That brings me there. I gotta go down that way.
Thought I saw something.
Nope, saw nothing.
False alarm, I guess.
Almost went for it. Almost. Gotta wait for this one guy.
Listen. Hear that?
Seeing if he had a purse or something I could... Coin purse I could take from him. I could remove... I could borrow with a major IOU. Alright, so it came from there. That goes to the basement. That's how I get out of here. I think so anyways. Yeah, I'm looking at that. That's to my right. Yep. So I actually got a decent amount of loot, so I'm in good shape for the next mission. Shit. I'll fire one over that way.
Bespeak thyself, and test my patience no more. Where hast thou gone?
Wait a minute, I had to drop down. I don't think I can... Shit, that's right. No, that's... No, that's right. The well from the courtyard goes down here. Nice. 9:28 out of 1378. 1 hour, 13 minutes, 2 out of 3 pockets. Damn. Probably that one guy by the door I didn't get when I shot the arrow to distract him. Scripts found, 6 out of 9. Pretty good, though. These are loud.
Seems like the consequences of my occupation have finally caught up with me. I went to the Crippled Burrick pub to meet Sammy about unloading some merchandise. The smell of ale and smoke from the place wasn't enough to cover up the stench of an ambush. A couple of watch officers were there waiting for me. Judging by the look on Sammy's face, I'd say he sold me out. They didn't seem interested in bringing me in either. The Bluecoats were looking for swift justice. Fortunately, I always have an ace up my sleeve. I better get back to my place fast and try to figure out what to do next. I just have to get past these guys and the rest of the city's finest out on patrol.
Great. Yeah, this mission is cool. Escape the ambush, return to your home northwest, don't kill anyone. Continue.
Better get moving before they see me.
Alright, so that's gonna be... Alright, that's gonna be it for now for tonight. Streamed for quite a while. I gotta go get something to eat though, because I'm starving. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Dunn. It's nice having a talk with you and appreciate you stopping by and watching. Hope you enjoyed. Same with you, Vi. Hope you enjoyed watching as well. And... who am I missing? You too as well, Coffee. I really appreciate it. It's really nice having a conversation with everyone stopping by. It's always cool to see more people. So, thanks for support, everyone. And I'll be back tomorrow to play some more. Hopefully early, around maybe 10, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. As long as nothing comes up. But, yeah, that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed. And have a good day or night. See you all later.